NCAA star Caitlin Clark makes history away from basketball. Clark continues to make history this offseason. Throughout her basketball career with the Iowa Hawkeyes and the NCAA, Caitlin Clark has made a habit of making history. Among her most notable on-court achievements, Clark holds the all-time NCAA scoring record, 3,951, and the mark for most assists in a single game in WNBA history, 19. Injuries limited Clark to just 13 games during her second season as a pro in 2025, during which she put up 16.5 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 8.8 assists for the Fever. Still, she managed to obliterate her own record for the most fan votes for a WNBA All-Star game, 1,293,526 votes, nearly doubling her previous mark from 2024, 700,735. Fast forward to the offseason, and the 23-year-old Trailblazer made history again at a high-profile speaking engagement on Wednesday. Caitlin Clark makes history at Long Island Association appearance. Clark was the featured speaker at the annual Long Island Association Fall Luncheon, following in the footsteps of notable former speakers, including Clark, 23, became the youngest speaker to ever headline the distinguished event, and the first pro female athlete to do so. While she may have fallen outside the typical demographic, she was a slam-dunk choice for LIA president and CEO Matt Cohen. Bringing Caitlin Clark to Long Island is fresh. It's a little different than what we've done in the past, said Cohen, who interviewed her at the luncheon. We've had athletes in the past, but we've never had someone so young who legitimately has transformed the game, and the economics and the business of the game. The young Fever star spoke about her upbringing, love of basketball, and how being a marketing major had impacted her career, revealing that professors at Iowa would ask her about her lucrative NIL deals. Caitlin Clark's speaking fees. Despite her age, few people are better qualified to talk to the business community about knowing their worth than Clark, who makes the majority of her earnings off the court. Clark's speaking fees reportedly start at $100,000 for 30 minutes just for a virtual cameo. It is likely higher for this type of in-person event, easily eclipsing her 2025 WNBA salary of $78,066. It is not confirmed whether or not Clark was paid for the appearance at LIA. What's next for Caitlin Clark? This offseason, Clark has another speaking engagement coming up in her offseason schedule before she returns to sports at the IndianaFever Pro-Am Golf Tournament in November. In terms of basketball, Clark's top priority is to work back from her season-ending groin injury in time to play with USA Basketball at the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico in March. Fever head coach Stephanie White shared an update last week that the team is still taking her recovery on a week-to-week basis. With the WNBA collective bargaining agreement about to expire and negotiations at a standstill, Clark's next season in the league is the subject of fan concern. But if she has to find something else to do next summer, it would not be a surprise if she finds a way to make history in the process.